Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Dudzord and I work on awesome game dev projects here on Twitch. Today is Thursday and we'll be working on our pinball prototype that we started around 4 weeks ago. Uh, this is the prototype for the ones that do not know. And I mean, we've made tons of progress on it. Last week we added a menu, we added a bunch of telemetry, we added heat maps, we added the ability for you to actually like beat the game and have like a winning condition. So plenty has been done. For now though, I would like to maybe um, add sounds because that's currently one of the things that is currently missing when playing the game, and some of the immediate feedback that I got from a family member that although the game feels fun to play, because you don't have like any sounds with it, kind of feels a little bit empty. So that's one of the things that we need to focus on. Another thing that should be fairly easy to fix as well is so when we are playing the game on this screen, I mean, we don't have like a quit menu or anything, a quit button or anything. So currently we need to resource to Alt F4 in order to quit the game. So I kind of don't want to do that. I want to have like a quit menu there, a quit button, sorry. And another thing that is missing is whenever we are playing the game, there's also no way of going into the main menu. So I was just considering maybe like using escape, and whenever you click escape, you go into the main menu directly. So tons of small things that we need to take care currently. So because we should start first with things that take like less than 2 minutes to do, I would say that probably the best one to tackle is to add the quit menu, the quit button right there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. So we add a new button. It's gonna call button quit. Good job. This is the text quit, and then we'll need to create a new signal, which is not gonna be this one. It's gonna be on button quit pressed, which currently doesn't exist. So hopefully this guy is gonna create it automatically. Good job. And now we need to figure out a way of exiting the application, which I don't really know how, but should be like application dot something. If I were to guess, no, exit, no, okay, I don't know how to do this. So quick Godot, exit application, exit game code. Get tree dot quit. Good job. So should be an easy thing to do. Get tree dot quit. Okay, let's quickly test it. We have a button called quit. We click the button and we quit. Good job. Speed running features. We have one immediate new feature done. Good job all. We made it. Added quit button to main menu. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay. With that said, now I want to have another functionality. I want to have the ability for you to click this escape key, and then it'll be like teleported back into the main menu. So for that, let me think. For that, on this game script right here, I'm gonna need to listen for inputs, where currently I don't think I'm doing it whatsoever. So I'll need to create a script which we'll call input event, and then I need to say Endgame 64, good morning. How you doing? Okay, I'll take a look in a little bit. Let me just quickly finish this task. So So I'll need to check if this is the action pressed and I don't know what to call it. Do I call it like escape or quit or something? Quit game? No. Quit table. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quick table. And if this happens, then we essentially need to load the main menu screen. It's gonna be main menu screen, blah blah blah. Good job. And then we need to change the scene directly to it. Okay, how do I do this? Change scene to node. Yeah, okay, this is what I need to do. Oops, wrong part of the code. Okay, and for now, we need to add a new input here called quit table. So I'm gonna call it quit table. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add a new entry. The input is gonna be escape. Okay, and this quit underscore table. Okay, and this should work. So new game, escape. Good job. Another task has been done. Okay, and I think I can kind of do the same thing here as well. Where if I click like escape here, it like quits from here as well. Why not? So if I go into the main menu, script, and I kind of do the same thing here. I mean, I might as well just call it quit by now. Quit, project settings, quit. Okay, let's quickly try it. So if we are on the main menu, click escape, it exits. Good job. If you are inside the game, you click escape once, it goes into the main menu, you click escape again, it exits the game. Good job! 2 tasks done. Speed running, amazing. Just imagine the speed of progress. Escape, quits the table, and then quits the main menu. Good job, good job. Okay, with that said, now it's time to look into Endgame 64 game. Let's see. Chef Pinball. Okay, this immediately reminds me of Overcooked. Okay, let me pause the music. Good job. And mute. Maximum. Okay, let's take a look. This looks amazing, bro. I love the guy spinning. It's a little bit loud. A huge ball. Oh, it's pretty cool. Like you flip the burgers. Oh, it makes sense flipping burgers. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually the flippers are spatulas. Okay, I've just noticed. Chef Pinball wishlist now. Bro, this looks amazing. Okay, wishlisted. Immediate wishlisted. Okay, I'm gonna need to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry about that. Bro, this looks amazing. How long have you been working on this? Bro, my allergies. Need to take a look at the images now. Okay, so you have like the small spatulas there. These are the knit slingshots with some like stakes on top. I wonder if you hit this, the stakes like get shot into the table as well. Oh, and there you have people at top. Okay. Oh, I see. So you need to cook a pizza. Okay, so this is overcooked, but with pinball. Yeah, so you need to cook a pizza. So you need to hit the flour once. And then the onions, and then the tomato, and then the cheese. And then you'll probably need to put it into one of the oven. I see. Yeah, I've been sneezing. I don't know why. I mean, it's fairly cold today. It's like raining. It's like summer and it rains so much during this evening. It's crazy. Did you work on this solo? Bro, this looks legit. My wife would love to play this. Honestly. Van Rouge. Yeah, I'm solo, yeah. You even did like all of the 3D models and stuff. Damn, that's pretty cool. There's a like a boss guy there. Pork ribs ready. Oh, you also have a shop. Yeah, I don't think you showed the shop in the on the trailer. Oh, there's a typo here. It says speckle, not special. Yeah, this looks really cool. This has like that like PlayStation Hero shader on top of it, doesn't it? Like a CRT, mimicking like CRT shader. Yeah, the tables look freaking cool, man. It's like casino stuff. Penguins. Strawberry cake. Croissant. Wishlist now. Ooh. March 8th. Cook delicious meals and unleash total chaos. The dancing guy is pretty cool. Oh, so you work out of the rest, or out of the train. I see. Oh, so as you are playing, like the train is moving. Let me just mute it a little bit. Yeah, you can see like the background moving. Yeah, okay, pretty cool. Let me see this menu here. So you get money. I would assume that this money is for you to go into the shop and purchase things. I love the hamburgers, man. Like the hamburgers just like flying around. Pretty cool. 20 unique items and upgrades with distinct effects. 30 ingredients and recipes to discover. 25 training environments and themes to explore, an endless mode for limitless replayability, and one-of-a-kind cooking and pinball adventure packed with dopamine. Pretty cool. Game clearly isn't finished. Well, obviously it isn't finished if you are only releasing it 8 months from now. But it does look pretty cool. Did you do all of the models yourself as well? Damn, if I could only. I suck at 3D modeling. It's pretty cool, man. Damn, now I feel inspired. Now I feel like I actually need to do a proper game. Mine looks like crap. Mine looks like... Wah. Cooking Mama meets pinball. Exactly. Looks pretty legit. Even like the rails and all. Oh, there's like cameras there. The hell? What are the cameras for? Obviously, like this rotating thing is like very Vampire Survivor-esque. Like the kind of dopamine that you probably are referring to. Where every level up you like get some bonus. For the 3D work, I had to figure things out as best as I could, though I did get some help. I've been working on it since March. Yeah, your gray table does look a little bland compared. So you only started this on March? Damn. Well, I started mine in the beginning or not the end of May, but I only work on it like 2 days a week. This look pretty cool. Like all of the little models and animations are pretty legit. Yeah, man, it's a legit game. Congrats. Do you have other games? Oh, you've made a ton of games already. Nice. I'm not gonna investigate if you don't want me to. I work day and night to achieve this graphic style and these animations. And it shows, man. It shows. This looks pretty cool. I would say that compared with the table and the animations and all of that, the shop screen doesn't look as polished. So I would say that as soon as you get the chance, probably replace it with a better looking one if you want, because I feel like it looks way too different from the game, and it doesn't feel as well put out together, you know. But this is lovely. This is lovely. Pretty cool. Congrats. Yeah, put the shop together at the last minute, but it will be improved, of course. Yeah, tons of particle effects and all of that. Pretty sweet. And remind me, you're doing all of this in Godot as well, right? Or am I misremembering? Pretty cool. Well, I added the wish list, so... Oh, Unreal. Damn. Okay. Unreal. It doesn't look like Unreal at all. Weirdly enough, because usually people that make games in Unreal, usually on average they go for like hyper realistic stuff. But I mean, even our RTS uses Unreal. It doesn't look like an Unreal game. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen like such a stylized game coming out of Unreal at all. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, man, you should feel proud, and I think you really have like something here. I mean, if you need help like testing the game, or if you are looking for feedback or anything, like let me know. I would be glad to help you. Okay. Now back to our amazing game. Look at these guys. Look at this amazing prototype that we have here. Steam page 1. So I did playtest this with a couple of people. Am I right in thinking you are going super realistic, Dude Zord? I don't know. That's the thing. I also don't know what I'm going for. If anything, I want to nail the feel of the ball first, like the mechanics and the shop and all of that. I don't think the style of the game will matter that much. I don't know. I really don't know. The thing is, I don't have any modeling skills. I don't have any drawing skills whatsoever. So whatever style I end up looking for, it needs to be something that I'm able to do on my own. Because if not, I'll need to pay, and that's gonna be freaking expensive. I think a lot of people in game development would think it was made in Unity or Godot. Yeah, I thought it was Godot just because of the CRT shader, you know. Like plenty of games in Godot who use this shader on top, like this scanline shader, and like these dotted like effects. And there's like a plugin that adds it like automatically as well. So that's why I asked. But yeah, man, it's pretty legit. Pretty legit. Okay, so back to our game. Back to our game. I played this. Okay, can I actually remove like this collider? Hold on. Hold on. Because this collider is like messing me up. Yeah, so I have this. This is the store. It also removes the store. I don't want that. Sorry. Oh my god, where did I put it? Node, shooter. Fuck, I lost it. With this one? No. Oh, come on. Okay, good job. But yeah, I kind of want to like disable these colliders because, or the visibility of these colliders, because now it's like Z-clipping, you see? And it kind of annoys me. And but it only happens for that one specifically. Like all of these have colliders and all, but they're not rendering, so I don't know why it only renders that one specifically. So I wonder if there's a way for me to, even if I disable it here. Oh. Because it's a CSG, essentially. I don't know. But this annoys me. Demo comes out on October 12th. Yeah, I appreciate that you already have like all of the dates pre-planned. That's like a real game dev move. I have no idea when I'm gonna launch this game. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this game yet. That's the thing. Again, this is a prototype. I'm prototyping. I'm mostly done with the prototype, I would say, and then I will have like a couple of people play and give me feedback. And if they enjoy the game and they have good feedback to say about it, then I'll probably turn this into something. Meanwhile, I have like a second idea that I would like to explore. Not relevant, not related to a pinball at all. Oh, I meant to ask you, how did you come up with the idea, if you don't mind sharing? Okay, let's go back to what I was saying before. I played this during the weekend with a couple of family members. At first, they didn't understand what the game was about, hence why I added this text here. This text again is not final at all, but it kind of reminisces of the 97 pinball tables where they have like all of the rules kind of written in the table itself. You know, if I open this image, it didn't work, good job, but kind of like this, you know. Oh my god, this is just opening. This is like downloading files. I don't want to download files, bro. Okay, can it be this one? It can. Yeah, like usually old tables, they usually had like all of the text here, like specifying how the fuck the game is played, where you need to throw the ball, how do the points to get scored, and all of that. So I thought, okay, since they were having trouble figuring out what the hell the table is supposed to be about, because if the table is like this, then people have no idea what you should do. I added a simple transparent texture overlay with some text that I manually added in Photoshop. And yeah, at least it kind of helps figuring out, okay, this is the goal of the game. You need to unlock this guy here, which will be this little light here. And then you need to light all of these to win. But still, people need to understand that people need to know how the hell do you unlock stuff, right? Because when you start playing, you have no actual idea. So I added this shop thing here. So if you remember, the shop was like a little box around here where you needed to lift both flippers up in order to open like a gate, and then you need to throw the ball into the gate. But that was like very complicated to actually oh, I deleted something from here. That was like very complicated to actually get the ball into. So I decided that no, I'm gonna move the ball, and because this is the first table, the position of the shop should be like fairly easy to reach whenever the player wants. So I decided to cut the hole essentially into here, into this little part here. So if I now lift both flippers up, you will see that like it drops like an elevator, and then the ball can get inside. And when the ball gets inside, then you go into the shop mode. If that makes some sense. GG. Immediately lost one ball. So if you hold the ball, you lift both flippers up, that thing opens and you can drop the ball gets stuck inside, and now you are in shop mode. And you will immediately notice that when you enter the shop mode, these things light up. But people usually get here and they get stuck, like they don't understand what they need to do. because they like start flipping left and right, obviously, and they do see like lights move around and stuff, but they don't understand immediately what they need to do. And I would like to improve on this somehow, because so the idea, okay, so probably the thing that the reflection probe on the ball is so good. Thank you. So the idea is that the light probably, so as you can see, like this unlock text is pointing towards the light, the red light, and I want people to understand first how do they unlock stuff, like what is the action, and the action should be just flipping the, I don't know if it shows, I might be hiding it, but there's like the little ball shooter where I have the mouse here. I don't know if it shows. Hold on, let me put full screen on the other monitor. Well, it barely shows here. You can see like the little tip of it moving. But that is like the confirm button that I currently have, because essentially the only actions that you have is left flipper, right flipper, and shoot the ball. So I need to find a way for people to understand that they need to navigate the different elements with left and right flippers. I need people to understand that red light means you can't afford that unlock or that upgrade. And I need people to figure out that they need to shoot the ball plunger. They need to activate the ball plunger to try to actually make an action. And besides that, I also need to instruct people that there's a way for them to exit the shop. And currently, the exit mode is whenever you flip to the side enough times that nothing is selected, cost on the ward goes to 0. Cost on the ward goes to 0. And if now you flip, you shoot the plunger, like the ball gets shot out of the hole. So that's currently the thing. What I thought that I could do is maybe I consider that maybe I could like lift both flippers up and then the ball would exit the shop as well. See, like something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. That's a lot of context to convey without much UI. Is a head out of the question. I would like to avoid having a proper UI, yes. I want the game to feel like there's only you and the pinball table and nothing else. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think I think I've already decided on that one. I don't think it makes like much sense. If anything, I could maybe have like the actual character like say something, like the actual fake player person like say something like, oh, I wonder how do I activate the shop, or I wonder what the red light means, or I wonder Yeah, but yeah, I don't like the idea of having like a floating UI, because I mean, if you were to play like a regular pinball table, you know, like everything that you need to know about that table is the table itself. Like there's no rule book, there's no guide that you need to read beforehand. You don't have anyone like talking to your ear, explaining what you need to do. You have the scoreboard at the top, and you have the table with table graphics, and usually the table graphics do a good enough job to explain what you need to do next. Um, it's a little bit tougher on this first table because I'm going after a 1960s look. So on a 1960s look, like the table looks like very simple like this, you know. There's like not much going in terms of like conveying information. But I would say that in a future machine, I could have like an LCD screen and I could like show additional information on the LCD screen or something. In table HUD, yeah. There are even tables that have like a screen in the table itself, like animating. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm a little stuck currently. That's where I'm a little bit stuck currently. I don't know if any of you has any idea whatsoever of how I could do this, because essentially is so. Once again, I played the game with a couple of family members. They didn't understand what they needed to do, although there was like text, a little bit of text. They didn't understand what the goal is, but then I needed to. Once I explained to them what they need to do in terms of like buttons and all, and what is the actual goal, they figure it out by themselves the rest of the thing, and they played for like 45 minutes non-stop until they beat the first table. So the fact that people are actually playing throughout the entire table once they know what they need to do and they consider it very fun, that's already good, you know. I just want to get rid of solve for the first like barrier of lack of knowledge of what needs to be done next. But I really don't know how I could approach that, because I don't want more UI. I don't know, something that. Let me just pause quickly here. Something that some tables usually do is they usually have like a little list of rules here to the left side, like underneath this part here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, something like this. You see, they have like these like instructions there. So I wonder if I could do the same. But I mean, this text is gonna be so small that I don't even know. I don't even know how I would convey that information either. Like, how would people zoom in into the text? Would they need to move the mouse and click? I mean, I kind of don't want to make the game dependent on the mouse whatsoever. You know. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for sure. But see, like, even this table here, they show like a little bit of rules here in this corner, like instructions and all. This table as well. So I mean, this is pretty common. So say you upgrade an item. Are there multiple upgrades each, or is it normal and upgraded? Currently, I think we have 5 upgrades for each. This fucking editor never works. Yeah, so this is like the upgrade. So there's like 5 levels for each one of these. And these are the costs. So the costs get increasingly more expensive, but then you also get more points every time you hit those. And this is the goal, you know. The goal is costs 99,999. And maybe change the single light to a kind of ring around the item, so you can get some kind of circular progress bar ring. Then you can see progress as well as the next one being red and available or not. That's an idea. That's an idea. I mean, it will help visualizing how many upgrade levels you have for each, but I don't know if it's gonna like convey the I understand what you mean. Yeah, I think it will help conveying like how many upgrades each thing has. That's cool and all, but I don't think it still conveys that those are upgrades immediately. And it also doesn't convey that you need to shoot like the plunger to purchase them. May also separate it from other normal round lights. May also separate it from other normal round lights that are not upgradable things. I don't understand what you meant by that. May also separate it from other normal round lights that are not upgradable things. Like the table, we have lights all over the place just for animations and stuff. Will it? Damn. I mean, currently I have these large lights here, which tells if things are like, if the ball hit them and if they are almost scoring bonus points. And then the upgrade lights are like the tiny ones. So the tiny ones are the upgrade lights, so they kind of look different already. Well, I assume so. I mean, most certainly, but I don't think that's the focus for now. Like, I don't know how the table will even look. Like, I have an idea of what I would like to have, but I want people to play this raw version of the game, because if they feel like the raw version of the game is compelling, then it makes sense to like go try hard in building like proper graphics, you know. That's mostly what I've been considering. Usually that's how playtests go, you know. Oh, sorry, how prototypes go. Have you played Ori and the Blind Forest? Ever? For me, this is like one of the most beautiful games ever done. Like, it's incredible. This is all Unity. Like, I don't know if you ever played this game, but like, it's freaking beautiful, okay? Like, it's freaking beautiful. It feels like incredibly alive. You have like all of the environment, all of like ambient lights, a bunch of particles, things move with the wind. It was on console, right? No, it is on PC. I have it, I think. Yeah, I have both Blind Forest and Will of the Wisps. I've never played Will of the Wisps, by the way, but yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest. Definitely played it. Yeah. Well, glad you asked. Recognizing now, this is the prototype. Okay, this is what they built. These are freaking Pokemon sprites. Okay, these are ripped off Golbat Pokemon sprites. Oh, we can see. Oh, because the game is full screen. Sorry. Did it work? Okay, so let me go back. So this is Ori and the Blind Forest. Okay, it's very pretty. You know, it's very pretty. It has like tons of environment, tons of like ambient lighting. Things move with the wind. You have a ton of particles of like leaves flying around, whatnot, and you have this nice environment where like the sun is hitting directly. We have this like underground session where you don't have much sunlight anymore. Then you go into like the mountain where it's like very spiky and stuff. So you have this water section which felt amazing, and it's like my favorite part of the game. I actually like felt anxious playing this. Oh, so you have like the chat, but I think you still can have an idea of what I mean. So the game is beautiful. Yeah, outstanding art. Absolutely. Okay, outstanding art. This is their prototype. Okay, it looked like shit. Okay, they have ripped off Pokemon sprites. These guys are Golbats. Okay, these guys are Golbats. Literally the same sprite, just moving on and about. It kind of looks like a little bit crap, you know. Okay, they already have like some particles and all, but it doesn't look at all like the game. But just from playing this is like the same feel as you get when you play the game. So if you are able to play this section here and the game feels fun to play, then the graphics will just add on top of it. Okay, so I think they have like a bunch of videos from back then. Let me see if I can get there. So they have like a ton of videos from back then, okay? And like a bunch of prototypes looking like this, okay? So these didn't have like any of the fancy graphics, it didn't have sound, it didn't have anything. And then this is the game. And the art is absolutely cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this looks nothing like that prototype. But the prototype was already very fun to play, you know? So it's kind of the same. Even the music is like so good. The music reminds me of Cirque du Soleil. I don't know if you have it there. But it's like, it's sang by a person, but it doesn't have lyrics, you know? It's so good. Such a good game. Oh, and by the way, the Golbats were replacements for these crows. Cirque du Soleil, yeah. Circus of the Sun. This looks so good. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, so that's kind of my plan, okay? I want to have... Why isn't this playing the music? Maybe I should put like some Ori soundtrack here. That's my plan. I want to have like a boring ass table that doesn't look pretty at all, but it should feel really good to play, you know? So whatever needs to happen in terms of feedback, I need to have like the minimum possible feedback on the table that still conveys the players like the goal of what they need to do, you know, in order to actually like win the game or something. Yeah, but I just don't know how to do it. That's my issue. I don't know how to do it. By the way, I don't know about you, but it's very, very fun to play with it's very fun to play with the heat map on. Fuck. Oh right, the Temptic competitor. No. I have a new competitor. AntGame64 is my competitor now. Hello, Adukanan. Okay, I'm gonna show your game. Ant Games. If I can find it here. It's this. Okay, we are gonna take a look at it again. The hell? Where is this? It's this, and this. Sorry. This is like Pinball meets Cooking Mama, or Pinball meets Overcooked. So you have like your recipes in the top left, then you have the ingredients spread out throughout the table, then you need to throw the chef into the ingredients to make your recipes. The sheer amount of burgers is so fun, man. What the hell? Kids like this chaos? Yeah. Chef Pinball. Wish list now. Okay, I'm gonna paste it here again. Hey, it's my game again. Cool. Yeah. I mean, to be completely honest, it's one of the best looking pinball games I've ever seen, so you get that going for you. So I don't mind sharing it. It serves as inspiration and something that I need to aim to beat. My goal now is to make a better game than yours. And I have no clue how. I have no clue how. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what to do regarding the table. That's the thing. I don't know how to give more feedback so people understand what the hell they need to do. Because again, I don't want to have like UI to the side. I want the table to be like all of the UI that you need. You see, like I already have like the score there and all of that. Usually pinball tables have like a little like instruction guide on the bottom left, like this one. You see, It has like some text there that explains what the rules are. Um, but yeah, I don't want to deviate much from that. If you look at the classics, the Digital Illusions games and Slam Tilt, I mean, I've been looking into like just regular. I haven't played many old games. Um, so I don't know if I've told you this already, Adukanan. Um, I'm gonna have multiple tables, okay? And the first table is supposed to be a table from the 60s, like when or like beginning of the 70s. So there was nothing like digital really going on. It was all electromechanical. So the way of playing was a little bit different. And for my prototype, I want to go with like one of these tables where everything you need to know about this table, it's like written in the table itself. Um, well, sometimes they have like some instructions there and whatnot. But yeah. Again, that's the issue that I'm having. I don't know how to convey the information needed to the player so that they know how to play this. Because currently, I mean, I've already added this text after I got some feedback, okay? So, one, unlock, and you have like this little circle there that you don't know what it means, but it's like pointing to that. And then two, light all of these to win. And if you were to pass the ball through them, you like quickly notice that they don't light up. Why? Because they are not unlocked. So then people need to figure out how to actually unlock that stuff. And usually unlocks and stuff, they came from the shop. And the shop is like here, is like this little hole here. And it says lift both flippers. So then you lift both flippers up, that platform like drops, and then you can like put the ball inside. Okay, and now you are in shop mode. But once people get here, they don't know what they need to do. And that's what I'm trying to solve for now. Yeah, I've seen the technology connections videos about electromechanical tables. Yes. They are pretty cool. They're very, very complex. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. I kind of wanted. So I would say that whenever I enter the store. Okay, let me just like grab the ball again. So whenever I enter the store, I would say that probably what makes sense is that for this guy here at the top to be the first one that shows like the red light. Red means you don't have like the number of points required to purchase that thing. And because you need to unlock that to win, I want it to show that it actually costs like 99,000. You know. And you currently have 0, obviously. So maybe one quick thing that we could make is to make this guy here the first one that appears on the list. I think that in way for me to do that, I actually don't know how am I parsing that stuff. Do I just move this to be the first? Maybe if I do this, it's gonna work. I don't know. No, it didn't work. Okay, so then I need to figure out how am I listing this. Okay, so if I go into the backboard here, and then I have the store here, and then this update element displays. Okay, so they come from game data. They come from game data element groups. Okay, but these element groups, if I remember correctly, they are getting registered like randomly. Like at startup, every pinball element registers itself. But I kind of want a way of I kind of want a way of sorting this somehow. You know, I need to say this is the first one, the first group, this is the second group, blah blah blah. And currently this slingshot group middle, I think it's being the first one for some odd reason that I don't understand why. In my home city, Helsinki, in Finland, we have this cellar full of old pinball machines maintained by enthusiasts. Went there with our development team, and it was so much fun. Some of the machines were really old. Google image search, Flippericellari. Damn, Flippericellari. Yes, sir. Hello, Processor KS. How's it going? 15 euros, and you can also this is like flipper seller. I think that this is what this means. Flipper seller. This is probably like pay 15 bucks and pay and play for as long as you want. They have a bunch of tables. They have Godzilla, yeah. I think Godzilla is considered the best table. They also have rights to serve beer, which was nice. Is it unlimited beer as well? Yeah, I was actually thinking, so I had the idea of like start purchasing pinball tables and restoring them, but they're like crazy expensive. But I was thinking about doing something like this in terms of idea, where people would pay like once, and then they could play like all of the tables for free while they were there. It is pretty cool. But pinball tables are like so freaking expensive. They are almost 10,000 euros each one. Oh, they didn't serve. We brought our own. Oh, that's pretty cool then. They have like tons of them. Yeah, I would like to go to one of these places that has like tons of tables, but currently I think the one that is more close to me is like in Spain, and it's gonna take me like a 7-hour drive or something to get there. Like in Portugal there's nothing with there's no place that has like 5 or more tables, you know. There are like a couple of places that have 2. This one has 2 as well. This one has 3. But yeah. I think I would like to go to Pinballica, which I think is like the one that has like the most, 74 machines. Yeah. This one has 10. This one has 13. This one is 88. Hell yeah. Okay, Video Games Museum. Vintage Arcade Video Games Museum. Yeah. But Pinballica is like cool. I would like to go there and play. I heard that some old machines are real pain to maintain, especially when random people use them all the time. Yeah, I think that slowly what happens is that you start replacing old elements, old electromechanical elements with like newest ones, which are a little bit better in terms of quality. And usually in these tables, the only thing that are the original thing is usually just the playfield graphics, because usually even like the backboard and even these graphics like around the table, they replace it every couple of years. Yeah, usually only the graphics on the playfield itself is the original one, because that's the most expensive to find, so they maintain it a lot. And you have like some wax and stuff that you can put on top, so the ball slides and doesn't scratch the playfield. Arcade Temple. It's only 10 tables. The museum, apparently. But it looks like these guys have 15 euros a session. Yeah, but I would like to go here. Pinballica. But it's so far away from me, bro. It's so far away from me. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, like in Portugal, like there's absolutely nothing. So, yeah, there are a couple of places that have like one table. This one is kind of close to me, like The Walking Dead. But these ones are like, because this is in a bowling alley, you will need to pay like 1 or 2 euros for each playthrough, which kind of sucks, because if you suck at the game, you are just like spending money. I don't know. Yeah, I would like to be rich. That's my goal. I want to be rich so I can have pinball tables. Pepe's Park. 35 machines, yeah. Spain has a bunch of them. Usually like these coast right here, for some odd reason, has a bunch of pinball places. And then I think that Italy also has a bunch of like major ones. 30 tables, 16 tables, 17 tables, 29 tables. Yeah. And even Switzerland, which is like freaking tiny. Yeah, it sucks to live in Portugal. We are just so poor that we have nothing. But here it's like, oops. If I were to live somewhere in Europe, I would be able to find like major places with like tons and tons of pinball machines, but because I live in the ass of Europe, nothing really happens here. Do you live in Spain? No, I live in Portugal. And I don't have anything here. I mean, I can count the number of tables, literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There are 29 tables of pinball in Portugal. "29 tables across all Portugal." And then you go here, and they have 74. Just this little area right here. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Madrid also has like plenty of them. See, like even just the city of Madrid has like more tables like than the entirety of Portugal. Yeah. It's a little bit sad, not gonna lie. 88. Pinball BR. Yeah. Then you also have another one called Extra Ball with 34. No updates in about 2 years. It's still there. Yeah. Then you have like plenty of huge places. Damn. Yeah. Sad. What about England? Yeah. We also have a ton of them. Yeah, the thing is that because I live in so far away from everything, even if I were like to purchase a table, I would need to drive like a total of, I don't know, like 15 hours or something just to get there, grab a table and drive back. While if I were to live, for example, in France or Germany or whatever, I can probably buy tables like 1 hour away. That might be why I understand your English accent better. I really struggle to understand the Americans speaking English. Yeah. I would say that I don't have like a typical Portuguese accent either. But I did work for an American company, and more than once I wasn't able to understand what they were saying because they either like start speaking way too fast or I don't know. But yeah, I would say that my accent is like probably very like clean, and I don't think I speak that fast, so that also helps. I mean, I do speak way better than Spanish. Like Spanish people speaking English, oof, terrible. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Hunt games. Do you have like any pinball place that you usually go to? Close to you? Oh, look at this. 185 in Paris. Holy damn. Hello, Minister of Defense. Welcome, welcome. As an America, you are an entire America. You are the entire continent. As an American, I speak really fast. Yeah. Maybe in Paris. I live in Paris, bro. Did you even know that you have a pinball museum that has 185 pinball tables there? Damn. Pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, this site kind of sucks, but it's like 20 euros. Saturday. 20 euros for 4 hours. Oh, it's individual appointment. So this is like a private collection. I mean, it's still pretty cool. Yeah, this is like a private collection of someone. It's pretty awesome. They have like really old like arcade machines and all. Slot machines. Nice. The website is disgusting. No, the website is really good. This is what websites used to look like 20 years ago. They have like a tour as well. 18 minutes. Yeah, they have like all types of pinball machines. Like really, really old ones. Yeah, it looks like they are looks like they are organized by the year that they were released. I mean, it's fun and all, but these are mostly very old tables, and I would argue that old tables are not that fun to play. Yeah. Yeah, these are just tables from the up until 1970. Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I also prefer modern pinball machines, but I also like the old ones. Yeah. Yeah, there's like I don't remember what is the website. It's Pinside. They have like reviews from people on what are the base tables and whatnot. And currently, apparently, it's Godzilla. It is like the best one by far. Now it's very recent. It's like from 2021. So I would argue that if you can find Godzilla in Paris, no. Oh, I can search for a specific table. That kind of sucks. Oh, Godzilla. 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 Yeah, if you can find this in Paris, then I think it would be worth the trip. Yep. There you have them. You have 3 places that have the Godzilla table. What's your favorite pinball game? I don't have one. I don't have one. We don't have tables in Portugal. Throughout my life, I've seen 3 pinball tables in real life. And the one that I played the most was one that I used to play when I went in vacation when I was like a kid to what's it called? Forgot the name. Campground, a camping site. They had like a bar there that had an old school pinball table that I don't even like remember what it was. I think it was like probably Terminator or something. I don't really recall. And I played this like a couple of times, but I mean, I was like really bad at it. And I was a kid, I was like 6 years old. So yeah, I don't actually have like a favorite one because I can't play one. There's not enough tables in Portugal for me to be able to play, unfortunately. What's your favorite pinball table? Pinball game, if you have one? I mean, I would say that mine is probably Space Cadet because that's what I've played the most, but it's like a virtual one. So I would argue that it doesn't count the same, you know. Um. Okay. In any case, what do I want to do here? I don't know what I want to do here. I feel like I'm just procrastinating because I do not have any idea of what I want to do. Okay. I want to... Okay, there's something else that I need to fix, which is in Sentry. If I showed you Sentry and games like the telemetry stuff, I think I have. Okay, so I want to record when I beat the game. So I have this ball lost string, which is this. Got it. Okay, so I need to add a new one. It's going to be table finished. Table finished. Yeah, so I need to store metrics for whenever we actually finish the table. Log table finished. Yeah, I think I might pass the ball. Hit points alive seconds. Okay, maybe I need to replace this ball loss with ball log attributes only. Okay. And then whenever I call log ball lost, which is here, on ball ended, I will need to also so I have on playthrough ended. I mean, it kind of counts as on playthrough ended, doesn't it? So maybe I don't need to. No, I want to log table finished. If not session ended true, playthrough end. Final score. Ball ended uses those metrics there. Pending session build timeline. Yeah, I kind of want to pass in the playthrough ended, probably. Okay, so I have a new signal here called playthrough ended. Let's see. Signal table finished. Okay, this is the game over. Emit. Okay. Okay, let me see. So on table goal finished. It's this. Okay, where does this come from again? Oh, yeah. I think I add this as a signal, I guess. I think this guy has a signal on table goal finished. Exactly. Okay. So here I'll need to call game data dot emit table goal finished. Something like this. And then on game data, I'll call function this void table finished emit. Okay. Cool stuff so far. Cool stuff so far. Okay, this game over. It's called from there. Yeah, I don't think this matters because what do I use playthrough active for? Okay, it's fine. Okay, so now I need to register this guy right here. So game data dot table finished connect on table finished. Func on table finished void I mean, this must gonna be like just a copy. I mean, it's mostly this, but the only difference is that I don't want to just emit the on ball handed. I kind of want to emit like a GG, you actually won or something. So instead of logging Ball ended. Oh, so it gets called automatically. I don't know what I want to do here. Because at the same time, I don't want to be like duplicating all of this. Do I? Maybe I do. Record the ball metrics. Yeah, because he's not gonna be a... It's gonna be like a different breadcrumb. Ball, log. Log table's finished. This passes the ball. Log ball attributes. Number of points, score, and all of that. Yeah. And then add table finished breadcrumb. Why can't I select this? Oh. Add table finished breadcrumb. Table finished ball, blah 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 blah. Okay, and then record table finished metrics. Func table finished metrics. I mean, this is gonna be the same thing. The only difference is that instead of it's like it's all of this without the ball lost. Well, because instead of ball loss, it's gonna be like game win or something. I don't know. Dictionary void. I don't have metric on Mac OS. Yeah. Metric. Finished game or table finished. Ball alive, ball points, ball target hits. On table finish has the same name. Oh. Hold on, I'm confused. So this is gonna call all of this on table finished. Isn't this similar to what I have there? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, on ball handed, it calls the active ball number equals 0. Yeah, I don't think I need this one. Okay, so game data on table finished connect calls this, all of these exist, table finished, table finished body, record, table finished. I mean, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully this is all I need to do. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? I wonder if I should probably have like a button, like a debug. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna add a debug script that or a developer script that allows me to give myself points, you know. Can I actually add multiple scripts to one guy only? Certainly not, right? That's the game script. No, that's the developer script. No. Okay, doesn't work like that. Okay. So how do I actually add this? Well, I can add a simple child node. So I'm gonna call developer. Put it here at the top. And I put the developer script there. And then here I just call the input event. And then if input is action pressed. And then I do a bunch of stuff. I wonder if I can. Yeah, for example, the toggle heat map. Toggle heat map. Yeah, like for example, all of this ball hit map script thing, this should be on the other place. Yeah. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Maybe I can do a class name. Developer. Okay, so here I just want to add like a developer key somehow. But I don't know if I can actually add them easily. Developer add. So the developer add 1,000 points. It's gonna be like this. Then I'm gonna have. Okay, I'll probably want to make it less than 1,000 actually. So 100 points here. Then I'll have another one which is gonna be this. This is gonna be key 9. Let me think. I mean, this should work for now. It's okay. And then developer remove points. Okay, this heat map is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the remove points I'm gonna set 0. Okay, developer remove points. So here I do game data dot oh, how do I call points subtracted? Spend points. Game data spend points, game data dot current points. Good job. And then this is gonna be at 100 points. It's gonna be award? No. The hell? What is the function for this? Oh, so it's on record hit. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is the only place where this happens. Points added. Ward points, int void. Okay, so I actually want to do this. And here I want to call award points, total points. points maybe. So I want to get rid of this. Then I want to do this. No, because then I have points and bonus points. Okay, never mind. So here I'm gonna say var new points equals this, new points equals that, and then I award new points. And then I have separate points and bonus points and well, actually I don't need new points at all. Nope, here I just need points plus bonus points. That's all I need. Points plus bonus points. Yep. Yep. Okay, good job. And then if I go here, I have award points 100. And then here is going to be award points, all of them. Okay. Table unknown. Fuck. Okay. I made a crucial mistake, which is I got rid of this nonsense here. Hold on. No, I need to discard this. Okay. Reload. Oof. Okay, now it should work. Okay, so this gives me 100 points. This should clear all of them. Pretty cool. We can see that it's updating the screen there. And then this sets all to 9. Okay. Pretty cool. Can I also make this trigger by themselves somehow? I thought that there was a way to make these like auto trigger if they are held down. Apparently not. Like if they had like a repeat function. No. Apparently they do not have. Turns true if this input event matches a predefined action. Okay, so his action is probably like, is this being held down or something? Okay, so this like gives me points. Okay. Okay, so this actually gives me one for a click and one for a release. And then it gives me one per repeat. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna put action pressed. And then if I need, I can just click this. Yeah. Okay, pretty cool. So this will allow us to not need to play the game, because now I can max my score, lift both flippers, put the ball in the hole, and then I should be able to actually purchase this, and then I can play the game. And GG, you win. Good job, good job. Okay, what more do I want to do? So I kind of wanted to start adding sounds though. I think that was the entire objective of today's stream, but I've been procrastinating so much because I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, but I just added the game finished, so let me check if this actually did anything. An hour ago. No, bro. Oh, okay, we got an error. We got one error, which is this one. Calling from signal table finish to callable expected when argument called with 0. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so I need to call emit table goal finished. We're gonna call table finish.emit. But I kind of feel I need to pass in like the ball. Like current ball, I guess. Okay. Let's try again. So I purchase all of these, I unlock the store, I put the ball inside. I purchase the upgrade, I pass the ball, and GG, you win. Main menu, quit. Okay, and now we get to see if we got an update now. No, this is from 2 minutes ago. The hell? So it didn't actually call the thing. Does this take some time to upload? No. Session completed. This also doesn't make sense. Okay, so this is supposed to call on table finished. Okay, might as well put a breakpoint there and see what the hell happens. Okay, so I have all of the points. I put the ball here. I purchased that thing. I don't know what I have, like 25 points in there. Doesn't make much sense, but okay, we do this. Okay, so we actually get this thing here. Okay, ball ended is 0. Okay, so ball number 1. Scored those amount of points. Then we need to log table finished. which should log it, but I kind of feel like, I don't know. Do I need to like start a session for this to work? Do I need to shoot the ball first or something? Then record ball finished metrics, which stores all of this. And then you win. Good job. Okay, so why didn't this actually record anything then? Okay, I'm obviously doing like some error in here. Okay, what about metrics? Yeah, I'm getting table finished, so some parts of these are working, some parts aren't. Even logs, I got the table finished log here. Playthrough ID. Yeah, but for some reason it's not getting registered here on this session. Yeah, I'll look into that later. Fine. Okay, 2 hours streaming. I'm already tired and I haven't done like anything. Okay, it's fine. I think I'm gonna add like some simple sounds to the game now. Where can I grab sound effects? I think that now this is gonna be like very annoying to everyone that's actually listening, because I'm just gonna be playing random sound effects. So sorry in advance. Okay, can I put the pinball flipper? The issue is with this sound, I don't know if you guys can hear, but the issue with this sound is that you hear the sound and you hear the background noise of the ball rolling. Okay, I think I maybe like this. Oh. So this isn't even free to download. Never mind. Pixabay. So there's only 13 pinball noises here. Freak. Holy. I have a soundboard. Nice. Pin sound. What the hell is this? Pinball machine sound effects. There's a YouTube video for this. YouTube playlist. Pinball machine long play. What's this, sir? Okay, I guess ball release is when you release the shooter, plunger. Single bell ring, single flipper hit. Oh, there's like a bunch of them. Oh. Knocking, nudging, bumping. Flipper move. No. Long play, short play. I don't like these flipper sounds though. These all sound very weird. All of these sounds, well, I don't know if you guys can even hear it because it's so low, but they feel like empty. They feel empty. Genuine have an archive of pinball sounds as MP3 wave. Pin sound is a bunch of them. Oh, that's to purchase. I don't want to purchase, sir. I want free sounds. Oh, they have on the VP forums one. Okay, this is cool. Let's see. Is he gonna force me to download all of this? Really? That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh well. Let's see. Flipper down. No, flipper down 2 sucks. What about this one? Okay. Flipper up. No. That feels very echoey. No. 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 Maybe. I think I like 6 and 7. I think I like 6 and 7, or flipper up. Okay, so let's try adding these sounds first, I guess. Somehow. I think I only like flipper up 6. Okay, so assets, new folder, sounds, flipper up 1, flipper down 1, flipper down 2. Okay, I'm getting a call. Let me pick this up quickly. Well, GG. As soon as I picked it up, they stopped it. Okay, so we have these sounds here. How am I gonna play sounds here? I need to figure out how to do that. I would say that I'll probably want to go into the flipper scene, which is this flipper scene here. And I wonder that I'll probably also need to have an audio player of some sort. Audio. Do I have a sound? No, audio. So I would guess that the camera will have an audio listener. And then I need to do an audio stream player. Player 3D is probably if I want direction. And this is like the regular one. Okay. So let me just double check that the camera actually has... No. Audio. Okay, so I'll need to add first the audio listener 3D. Listener. Here. Okay, good job. And I don't think I want Doppler thing. I think I want this enabled. Okay, and then on the flipper themselves, I'm gonna add an audio stream player. Oh, I actually wonder if I want like left and right. Okay, I'm gonna do the stream player 3D. YOLO, stream player 3D. And the music that I'm gonna play. Hold on, how do I do this? Okay, it's this. Okay, playback time. Doppler, disable, attenuation. emission, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so my question now is, if he's activating, okay, if activating, then I need to play the audio stream player 3D play from position 0. Okay. I can hear it now. Okay, pretty cool. I can hear it now. They are very, very low. So I wonder if I need to do something. Because I would assume that the camera would have like an audio listener added to it directly. Because if I remove this audio listener here, 3D, and if I play, it still plays. Okay, let's figure out how good the audio actually works. Do they have something about adding audio on these tutorials? Sound effects. Okay, I'll probably want to do the 3D one. Hold on. No, it's on the 2D. Okay. Background. Sound effects. Sound and music can be the single most effective way to add appeal to the game experience. In your game arts folder, you have 2 sound files. Blah, blah, blah. Game over. Add 2 audio stream player nodes as children of main. Okay, and then it just calls stop and play. Okay, because it's an audio stream player, like a regular audio stream player. So I wonder if I were to add this guy here. Yeah, now it ignores the 3D in its entirety. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. Attenuation. Okay, I need to check the audio listener. Godot supports 3D sounds. Audio streams tutorial. As you might know, I already have audio buses. Audio stream player. Well, they don't mention any audio listener, which is weird. Okay, well, I guess that for now I'm just gonna use like regular audio nodes. Audio stream player. Audio flipper up. And then I'm gonna create the audio flipper down. And then in the script, I'll call it audio flipper up, else audio flipper down. Okay, let's play. GG. Okay, it's missing the underscore. The fuck? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, no. They need to be inside of root. They need to be inside of root. Like so, yes. Okay. Sounded kinda very loud. So if I do -5 dB. Okay, now I also feel like I need to modify the files a little bit because it feels like they have a little bit of an empty region, like a silence region behind. Yeah, look at this. So I want to do this. Left to my computer. Okay, export audio. Okay, flipper up. Export. Good job. And then I'm gonna do flipper down. Same thing. Export. Flipper down. Cancel this one. Now flipper down 2. Flipper down 2. Export. Okay, good job. So now if I go here, I grab this, I paste them here, replace them. Okay, and now we get to try the game again. I feel like they still have like some sort of delay to them, you know? She's a little bit weird. Playback device. Actually wonder what these files have inside. LFS. Path. Imported. Oh, so they actually like do that. Okay. So maybe I need to call reimport or something here. It has some sort of delay. Okay, let me remove the windowed mode. Display. Windowed. I don't know, it feels like it has some sort of delay, which is odd. Let me try and reload this. Do I do something like this? Well, I'm gonna try and export it like this, but I'm not too sure. I feel like it's taking way too long to play. For some reason. Yeah, Simonot's music. Does this do anything? No. Okay, I don't know if I like this flipper down effect that much. I like this. Litgig, hello. Welcome to your new home. How's it going, my guy? I don't like flipper down too. How was the move? Well, I think you are still waiting for 530 and already 91 Fs. Oof. That's freaking hot. $32C. Damn. I mean, if you enjoy that weather, then it's okay, but that's a lot. Okay, so I added some flipper noises. I don't know if you like this. Let me know. Obviously, I still need to add the hitting the ball thing. Supposedly, these came from like some legit table, like they were recorded from some table, but I don't know if I like those sounds. It's for sure better than nothing, I would say. At the same time, I don't know. Okay, 130. How are you? I'm good. I'm kind of lost a little bit in the game, meaning that I don't exactly know how to proceed. I need a pinball pro, just as yourself, to unblock me. Insert coin bumper. Oh, I'll need to have like this ball rolling thing and ball collision. I don't know why I cannot like play these sounds from here. Do I need to like allow something here? Can I open this on Edge? I want to play like this music with like these sounds without actually downloading. Oh, it works here. Good job. Guess we'll do it like this. Okay, so we have the flipper sounds. Yeah, I think I added flipper up 7. Eight is also good. Yeah, maybe 7 and 2 is like the better. The better combo. I don't know how I put this in full screen. No, I'm kind of stuck. Ah, did it. Good job. Okay, so I don't remember anymore which one is the down that I have. Okay, I have flipper down 1. Okay, so I'm gonna download this one as well. Flipper down 2. Okay, and then I'm also gonna download Flipper Up 8, which actually is called Flipper Up 7 for some reason. Oh well. Flipper Up 2. Okay, so let's see. Flipper Up. I'm gonna now put Flipper Up 2. And then on Flipper Down, I'm gonna put Flipper Down 2. And oh, loop begin. Hold on. Can I actually change this? No. Because these ones have like plenty of empty space. Like silence before. And I kind of want to get rid of those. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to modify these files fairly quickly. Hold on. So I download, clear this. Okay, and I export it. Good job. Flipper down 2, and then Flipper up 2 as well. And then export it, Flipper up 2. Okay, so now go here and move it to the folder, replace them. Now I need to re-import all of this, I guess. Oh, but it's still using the old one for some reason. So maybe I need to reload or something. Okay, so now these are way shorter. Okay, Flipper up 2, Flipper down 2. Let's see how this feels. Okay, maybe I like this. I don't know. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, something that I want to also do is I want to slightly change the pitch. I want to slightly change the pitch from 0.9 to 1.1. Well, what if I do 0.7 to 1, no, 0.8 to 1.2? And I guess I need to change the order as well. Okay, I think this range is way too large. I think this is still way too large, so I'm just gonna do a 5% in either direction. Okay, so this changes the pitch scale, so we'll add some variation to this. And yeah, I think it's good enough for the morning stream. Let me try and play this. I mean, now it kind of feels weird because the flippers do make a sound, but nothing else does. Like even the ball rolling doesn't make any sound whatsoever. I'll also need to add sounds to every single element. I don't know if I like these sounds, honestly. Okay, what about flipper? Up. I actually think I like this flipper sounds the best. Okay, something quick that I want to also change. Is like fixing these guys here, because for some odd reason I moved this and yeah, I moved this, and now for some odd reason it doesn't look as good as before. So I need to make them a little bit thicker, I guess. And then move this guy up a little bit. Like so. Maybe 4 centimeters or something. It's way too much now. 3.5. Okay, we'll make it 3. Just making sure we don't have any empty spaces there. Okay, good. I think that I also removed like one of these shapes right here. Which is not ideal. Yeah, so I'm gonna, whoops. I'm gonna move this there a little bit. And then I kinda want to change the polygon vertices. But I don't know what I've done because now it's not showing it. So maybe I need to reload the project again, I guess. Surely that would fix it, except not. Why are you not showing the vertices, my guy? Yeah, I did something weird because this was supposed to be working. Okay, if I add a new polygon, what happens? CSG. Polygon. Yeah, I mean, it's not showing the vertices. So I can't actually modify this well. And I can do it like this, but I can see where they are going. Okay, hold on. What do I need to do here? Godot, PSG, view vertices. I mean, this is what I want to do, but it's not showing the vertices for some reason. I mean, I can always try. I can always try and make something like this. Okay. Oh no, hold on. I still need to now create the mesh out of this. I need to do this, bake collision mesh, that one. Now I delete this. When used for collision, concave is intended to work with static nodes like static rigid body. Okay. Should work the same though. If I do it like this, then it actually doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Kind of feels like the ball doesn't have like enough oomph to it, like the ball shooter thing. Yeah. It actually feels like this needs to be a little bit larger. A little bit larger. Something like this, maybe. Okay, collision shape. Am I imagining stuff? Or is this like just blatantly ignoring everything? Okay, hold on. Let me let me move the deer camera here so I can actually see like what the hell is going on. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like it's just blatantly ignoring this. Oh well. I have to say GTA 6 new screenshots look much better than your pinball game. Well, screw you. I'm making my best effort. I'm kidding. GTA 6 new screenshots look much better than your pinball game. I'm actually waiting for November. I know AAA series are not always loved here in indie space, but I really look forward to it. I haven't seen the new screenshots, so they did go into pre-release yesterday, but I'm not purchasing the game on console. Pre-order. The hell is this gun? Freaking weird. They look cool. Where did you see the new images? It's like the Hero Ultimate Edition. Some retro cars. Looks like a Ferrari, but it's like a bunny. It's fun. I have a PS5 Pro and I think I get it. I did not pre-order though. Yeah, I only have the regular PS5. I actually watched some in PS5 store in the console, but also in web, I forget where. To me, really interesting to see what 1 to 2 billion buys you from a developer standpoint. Yeah, it looks really cool. They don't even look like the same people. They're always the same people, but they don't look like the same people. Just because of the different clothing and hairstyles and all of that. Yeah, I think GTA 6 is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it, but I'll only play it in on the PC, and I will try to avoid which is going to be tough because it's going to be like 1 year between the 1 year between the console release to the PC release, but I will try to avoid like watching any gameplay that I can. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to see what the game looks like until I can get the game on my hands 1 year later, which is going to be incredibly tough. But that's what I would like to do. Mike dies, it's so sad. Rest in peace, Mike. Hello, Verse Warrior. How's it going? Okay. I think I'm gonna go for lunch now. think I'm gonna go for lunch now. And in the afternoon, I think I'll just continue adding like more sound effects. So I already like found these, like these sounds here, like even the ball rolling and all of these. So I think I'll start like adding these. Yeah, I think I'll start adding like some sounds so the game feels a little bit more full. But at the same time, I don't think that the sounds will make the prototype more fun. But yeah, I have to stay away from Twitch when it releases for spoiler guys like you, the above commenter. Should we ban him? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I think it's worth it. You know, I think it's one of those games that it's really worth it to wait for to actually play the game without any context whatsoever. There'll be so much bullshit social media content around it. Yeah, well, fortunately, on my Instagram, I only have reels of like comedy shows and food. So I don't think I will be spoiled by any gaming nonsense. There will be probably be tons of spam in threads, like Instagram, the Threads app. Because whenever something new happens, Threads just spams you with all the bullshit. So maybe I will uninstall Threads for a little while. I hate YouTube videos get millions of views, yeah. I won't watch those because I only watch what I have subscribed, so I don't watch like trending videos or anything. So I think it will be mostly safe. If anything, I'm a little bit worried because on Twitch I usually watch like people that I like. Most of them are game developers, but I also enjoy like watching gaming content and all. And if the gaming people all start playing GTA, then I will need to stop watching them for a little while. But I mean, now that I've been streaming, I mostly don't watch Twitch anyway. PC gamers won't play it, so there will be plenty of other content. No, but people will be playing. Whenever GTA releases, GTA will be the #1 most played game on Twitch for the following 3 months. It's gonna like top everything. And it's gonna beat records. People will be playing from consoles with capture cards. I'm 100% certain of that. Okay. I'm gonna go for lunch. And I'll be back in around 1 hour. I really don't know what to do like regarding the shop and giving feedback to the player on what they need to do. But while I can't figure out anything, I'll just keep adding sounds, I guess. But yeah. Everyone, thank you very much for watching the morning stream. I'll see you all in around 1 hour. Thank you for keeping me company, for all of the chat messages. By the way, we have one chatter here, which is Antigame64. He just pushed his game onto Twitch. So you can go and wishlist his game here, Chef Pinball. It's a pinball meets Cooking Mama, or pinball meets Overcooked if you also enjoy that. So go and wishlist the game. He's a friend of ours, and yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go have lunch, and I'm gonna come back in around 1 hour. So see ya. I appreciate you all. Bye bye.